While dictating, you want to keep your eyes on patient images instead of your reporting window. You also need easy access to key information. Switching between multiple screens is distracting and inefficient. The PowerScribe 1 heads-up display allows you to customize your view and optimize the valuable real estate on your desktop, giving you more control over what you see and when you see it. Clicking the undocking icon moves the floating display to any screen connected to your workstation. You can easily resize and adjust the transparency. From the heads-up display, you have quick access to PowerScribe 1 features while you focus on patient images. View speech commands and other controls. Monitor the status of your recording device. See what fields your dictation is populating. Activate Ambient Mode to use freestyle dictation, which inserts your dictation into the appropriate report fields. See alerts triggered by your dictation. Clicking an alert returns you to the PowerScribe 1 application window where you can review and address the alert. Redesigned with you in mind, the PowerScribe 1 heads-up display helps you stay productive. Nuance, delivering the next generation in radiology reporting. Many healthcare organizations prefer or even mandate standardized radiology reports, but dictating in a narrative, free-form style rather than following a structured format can make it easier to keep your eyes focused on the patient's images. With the new Ambient Mode feature in PowerScribe 1, you can do both. It works using any study that opens into a structured template with anatomical headers. You can launch Ambient Mode using a voice command. There's also an Ambient Mode button in the toolbar and a left menu pane option. The Ambient Mode window appears at the top of the report editor. When you dictate your findings, you don't need to follow a specific anatomic sequence or use the exact field headers. When finished, simply say Apply Findings or click the Apply button. Language understanding algorithms analyze your dictated text, while advanced processing interprets radiology terms and maps them to the appropriate locations in the structured report. You can edit your report as usual, either in the Ambient Mode window or after applying your findings. Nuance PowerScribe 1, AI-driven clinical intelligence for the next generation in radiology reporting. More than 80% of health visits include an imaging exam, with the radiology report often guiding the next steps. When making the recommendations, radiologists must stay up to date on guidelines and use them appropriately and consistently. But looking up a relevant guideline while dictating is time-consuming and disruptive. Is it on a document tacked to the wall, in a drawer or file folder on the desk? Does it require an online search? Automated decision support tools can help. They inform care, reduce unnecessary imaging, and support quality initiatives. PowerScribe 1 brings evidence-based clinical guidance into the radiologist's workflow in real time as the report is being dictated. Advanced language processing understands the content and context of the report, then alerts you that a guideline is available. An alert flag appears in the report editor within the Smart Assist pane. When you select the alert, information automatically populates the fields in the guidance tool. You can choose to include additional details about the finding if needed. The appropriate recommendation is generated for your report's impression and recommendation sections. You can also add the citation. Then, all you need to do is review and insert it into the report. PowerScribe 1's clinical guidance capability drives confidence for the radiologist, the radiology practice, the referring provider, and the patient. Confidence that recommendations are appropriate and concise and meet the current standard for better patient care every time. Nuance PowerScribe 1, AI-driven clinical intelligence for the next generation in radiology reporting.